happy birthday. Well, technically, happy belated birthday. So we've been talking about making a vlog, or as you prefer to call it, a vlog, for a while now, and I decided to make one to surprise you on your birthday. I spent a while thinking about what I wanted to make a vlog about until it hit me. Why not make one about your favorite topic on the planet? Creativity. So, here I go. Creativity is a terrifying thing, yet it is the most natural thing on earth for us humans, and who knows, maybe even some animals too. Everyone is creative. I don't care who you are an incredibly creative individual. Most people won't believe me. Chances are they think that they've never created anything beautiful, important, or worthwhile in their life. They're wrong. Because at the very least, everyone has created something. Themselves. But everyone has it in them to create something external, whether it be artistic, mathematic, practical, or just awesome. Creative people aren't necessarily painters or dancers or even engineers. They're people. And the only thing separating you from people who are successfully creative is maybe nothing, but chances are it's that you're afraid. There, I said it. You're a big fat scaredy cat. And so am I. So what are we all afraid of, you might ask? One thing, really. That is an annoyingly generic and cliche thing to say. I'm gonna break that down a bit. So, what do I mean by that? I am very familiar with the feeling that I get when I'm drawing and it's not good enough. It's incredibly frustrating, and I have torn paper to shreds in the moment's iron clutch. The important thing to remember here is that it is inevitable. 80% of your work, especially at first, will suck. You will be very disappointed in yourself for having made or thought up of such lame, badly executed, pathetic, pointless, ugly, insert applicable adjective here, work. However, if you don't make the 80% of your work that will end up being garbage, you will never create the 20% that will be amazing. You can't have a rainbow without mostly rain. Sorry to disappoint. This is why you can never stop creating. It's basic math. Let's call your work X, and the 20% of it that will be successful 1/5 X. In order to maximize the value of 1/5 X, we must maximize the value of X, because it's proportion. The bigger something is, the bigger 1/5 of it will be. Not that complicated. In other words, you're afraid that people will criticize, make fun of, be patronizing or condescending towards, or dismiss you. It's a perfectly legitimate and absolutely terrifying fear that everyone in the history of the world has suffered from, even those who would never admit it. Creation is a fundamentally personal thing. We pour a bit of ourselves into everything we create, and the idea that someone would respond negatively to that piece of us is, frankly, petrifying. However, some people, most people even, will not like everything or anything you create. It's how it is. But if we let that fear get in the way of creating, we will never get to experience all that is good about creating. We haven't really talked about what makes creativity a good thing. What's the point anyways? The main reason people create is pretty simple. The feeling of satisfaction when you create something amazing and you know it is completely unparalleled. I can't describe it any better than to say it's a smile on your face that refuses to leave and warm honey flowing in your veins instead of blood. But there's more to it than that. Of course there is. As John Green once said, the truth resists simplicity, which is, in and of itself, a beautiful contradiction of simplicity and complexity, braided together with truth. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Sometimes people create out of a sense of duty to the world or to certain people. They feel they must use their time to create something, whether it's a stunning piece of art, a new method of rainwater harvesting, or a controversial essay that will settle in the minds of people for centuries to come. They feel they owe it to the world to create. And the light just went out. Great! Anyways, Whether or not they do, we are glad they create because they may not owe it to us, but we still need it. However, the most important reason we create is for a cause bigger than ourselves. When we work for a collective, our lives gain a vital meaning that enables us to endure much more than we could ever do for ourselves. Whether your reason be the people you love, a humanitarian cause, or just creating stuff that's beautiful and awesome, it doesn't matter. All that matters is that you have a reason to create that is bigger than yourself, a reason that you believe in, and that will make you stronger, better, and more creative than you could ever be on your own. And on that note, happy birthday again, Dad, and I hope you liked your birthday present.